Okay, for today's video, we're going to be talking about the Vim Masterclass, and this is going to be part one, which is the crucial keys to enter and exit Vim. So let's go ahead and get started. And for this video, we're just going to be focusing on 5 keys for the Vim. So let me go ahead and create a Vim document. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm opening up a new document called example, and I'm using Vim. You can use VI as well. The thing about VI and Vim is basically the same thing as VI, just an extended version of it. So if you see down here below, it'll tell you kind of what's going on. We got example and we got this new document down here, right? So if you see we try to press something, we can't do anything. So the first thing we're going to learn about is the I. So there's different modes on Vim. So this is the insert mode. If you hit I, then you'll be able to type something in the document, right? And then you have to learn escape as well. So we only know about I and then escape. Okay. And after I escape, you see I can't input anything anymore, right? So I'll go back to I, and now I can input some data just like I could, right? So that's important, just knowing how to insert data in the document. So now that I'm still in insert mode, I'm just going to input some data here, dog, and then I hit enter, cat, enter, cow. Okay. So again, it's always important to make sure you know what mode you're in down here. Okay. So right here, I'm still in insert mode. So remember, we said escape is how we can escape our mode. So I'm gonna hit escape again. So now you can see kind of what mode I'm in. I'm not in insert mode again. So if I hit enter or anything, it's not gonna work. So what I'm going to do now, if I hit I for insert mode like we understood, then it's going to just take me to insert mode. Now I hit escape to go back out of insert mode and go to command mode. So this mode right here, I can also hit A. So if I hit the letter lowercase a, it's basically going to switch me to the right here where I'm at on this W. It's going to switch me to the other side of the W. So if I hit A, I can go ahead and start typing. Where if I'm an insert, let's hit escape, insert, I start off on the letter O, right? So let's put a W right there again. So if I hit escape, I'm on the W. And I can do the same thing here. I can move my inserter and I can hit A, and it's going to start me off right here. So I can go ahead and do what I need to do. Okay. Okay. So now we're still in command mode. We're not in insert mode anymore because we will see insert. So we can't insert data right now unless we hit one of those special commands we learned about, like the letter A, right? That takes us to, insert mode, and we can go ahead and start inputting data over to the right of the cursor, right? So now if we in command mode and not input mode, we can also use a shortcut called with the letter O, lowercase o. It'll print a new line to wherever you was at, right? So now I just hit the letter O, I go straight to insert mode, and I could put mouse, right? And then remember, if you're in insert mode, you're just inputting data, but you can do the shortcuts if you're in command mode. So I'm gonna go back to escape again. And remember, I have a couple of options here. I can just hit I can hit A, or I can hit O. So wherever I'm at right here on mouse, I can just hit O. And now I'm on a new line, okay? And then I can put crow, okay? And then now I can hit escape again. And I can go back and I can hit O again. And now I'm on a new line where I can put mice. So you get the concept there. Okay. The next thing is about saving a file, right? And quitting it. So right now we're still in insert mode. So in order to do any shortcut, the only thing insert mode does is allows us to input text in the document. So now the next thing we need to do obviously is what? Hit escape. So we got to hit escape to change out of insert mode. So I hit escape, right? So now I'm in command mode. So I don't see anything down here, right? So what you do is, right, you just hit the colon. So the 2 dots down there, shift, colon, and then you do W for write, okay, and then Q, okay. And then I always, put an exclamation mark as well. Some people don't do that, but you can put the exclamation mark to make sure that it goes through. So colon, W to write the file, Q to quit, exclamation mark to force to quit. So you can force to quit, not just force to quit. So once you see that, you can just hit enter. And now you're back over here. And now we can go back to Vim example, or VI if you want to use VI. It's the same thing really. So Vim example, and now we see that our information is here still the same because we was able to write, quit, and force quit that file. Okay, now the last thing we're going to learn is how we can quit a file without saving. So let's go here. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna do, now I'm in command mode, right? So I'm going to do O, and I'm gonna say bye, I'm gonna say ha ha, and I'm gonna say yo. Okay, so then now I'm gonna hit escape again because we're in insert mode down here. So I'm gonna hit escape to go to command mode, and now that I'm in command mode, I can write my shortcuts. I can do anything I want with my shortcuts now. So now we just learned how to write and quit a file and save it. Now we're just going to quit a file without saving. So while we're in command mode, we can go ahead and do the shift, colon, Q, and then exclamation mark. Now notice the difference here. When we were saving a file, we had to use the W, right? But now we don't have to use a W. We're just quitting the file without saving, and just quitting and then forcing to quit. So then now we just hit enter, and then we just open up our file again to check, and now we see that those changes were never made. So I hope you learned something today. This is just 5 basic commands. Please be sure to check out the next series of the Vim Masterclass. This is just part 1, and it's a 5 series. So we'll be demonstrating all the 20 shortcuts in Vim to get you going and to get you making you faster at your text editor. So be sure to continue to tune in. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day. See you next time.